Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. And our Oracle card for today belongs to the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. If you look at this picture, it makes me think, when I look at this picture, it makes me think of a superhero, with all this, with this cape and standing on top of the world as if observing the world, ready to respond. Usually when we look at the movies and we try to see a superhero, they are usually on higher grounds and as if ready to respond to any need that arises. And like all superheroes, they usually have villains, okay? People who really hate them no matter what. The whole world is acclaiming them, but the villain, the one that their arch enemies usually, they couldn't please them. They will always complain, the arch enemy, and the arch enemy will always try to do something to prevent the hero from fulfilling the good for the whole world. When you look at it, it's the same in our life's drama. Whether you do something or you do not do something, there will always be people who will not be satisfied. There will always be people who will complain. And the more you notice it, the higher you go, or the more responsibility you have. So when you are given more responsibility, you will always expect that when you do something, there will always be people who will be happy about it. But there will always be people also who will not be happy with it. And there will be people also who will complain. And there will also be people also who will be talking to your back. Whether you do it or you do not do it, it will be the same. So it's better for you to sing your song. It's better for you to do the best that you can be. It's for your own. It's for your own good also. It's you know that you did your best, and so let God do the rest. Okay. I remember my father. Well, he's already gone ahead of us now. He says, he used to tell me when I was still young, and it's something that I always keep with me. He says, when you are in a situation where you have to do something, the important thing is that you do what you think is the best. After analyzing the whole situation, the important thing is that in the end, you gave it your all and you did what you think was the best at that moment. Maybe later on when you go back to it, you would realize, oh, well, I could have done better. But at that moment, that was the best thing that you can think of. And the important thing is that you did it. You did the best that you can do. Sometimes the best that you can do is not to do something also. So you need to discern things also. Especially when you are in a situation where you notice that when you try to solve the problem, the worse it gets. Well, when that kind of situation comes, it's time for you to ask, universe, help me. I don't know how to solve this problem already. It's also good to be humble, also to accept that we do not know everything. And so we need others also to help us. But the important thing here, thing there is that we should not be paralyzed by the opinion of other people. There will be people who will appreciate us. And maybe that is what our work was meant to be. We are meant to help these people who appreciate these things. The reason why they appreciated it is because the work that we did was meant for them. Those who who did not appreciate it, maybe at that time it was not meant for them. It's good also to listen to that opinion because we can improve on what we did based on their opinion. But we shouldn't let those rumor mongerings keep us from doing what we feel we need to do. So it's like not allowing ourselves to be paralyzed by the opinion of others, but at the same time also keeping an open ear, but always also having that idea that there will always be people who will not be pleased with everything that we do. So the important thing is that when you sleep, at the end of the day, you can honestly say, I did the best that I can do. Now let us try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card. Okay. You are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Okay. Follow your own drummer. I added. Okay. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just will not like you. But it is also filled with those who will love you fiercely. They are your people. You are not for everyone, and that is okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Do not waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They will not ever want what you are selling. Do not try to convince them or walk alongside you. Do not try to convince them to walk alongside you. You will be wasting both your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You are not for them, and they are not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Do not cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you are being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. Okay, so don't be afraid to be your unique self. World, this is me. If you cannot accept me, let me be. Okay. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much about what other people think? Okay, it's a very interesting and beautiful card. For me, I resonate with this card very much. I like being weird. Well, thank you for the likes and comments you've given to this channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again next time. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.